Richard, finally back in training. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back involved. Good to see the girls again. They're kind of in good spirits. I think they've all missed it as well. So, looking forward to a real positive, kind of energetic session.
How's the shutdown been for the girls? Obviously, you had to go through it yourself, but got back a little earlier than they did. But how's it been for them?
I think it's been tough. I think with all respect to them, they've got work commitments as well and trying to fit in their training programmes and keeping themselves fit and in shape. But by the look of them when they came back, they've done a little warm up there and they all look in good shape and they look ready to go. And I think just the desire to be back, I think, is the main thing. You can kind of hear it oozing out of them. They're all buzzing to be back in around each other. I know a lot of them know each other anyway, but it's nice for them to be back in a big group and hopefully we can kind of take that excitement into training.
Is that testament to the sort of players we've got in the squad that they've all come back still fit and kind of raring to go?
Yeah, I think so. I think they look at this as professional and they want to be as professional as possible. Obviously, you have to take into consideration the fact that they have work commitments. We know that, but like I say, they've all been working hard. They've been putting in numbers into the group chat and telling us what they've been doing. And like I say, so far I've seen them do the warm up and that, and they all look like they're in good shape and they just look like they're happy to be here.
Obviously, it's still non-contact training at the moment. Must be raring to get that contact training kind of back into playing as well.
Yeah, of course, it's difficult and you're limited to the things you can do non-contact, and you want to give them a little bit of running to get their fitness up, but you don't want it to, it's no one likes to do running all the time, so you just have to be a bit creative with the passing drills and things that you do and try and keep them as far apart as possible. We've got a massive area here, so there's no issues with that concerned, but yeah, it'd be good to get them back into possession in games and just to get them to feel what it's like to play in a game again.
Just over a week till action gets underway in the league, obviously pushing promotion, 8 games in a kind of 4-week spell, going to be hard going for them.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be physically, it'll be really tough. Mentally, it'll be tough. There'll be a bit of travelling involved as well. But like you said before, we've got a good group here. You can hear them in the background. They're lively, and I think we've got a few of the older ones who keep the group going. And I think we need them, and they're important. But like I say, they're a lively bunch, and I don't think it'll faze them playing 8 games in 4 weeks.
Before the break, we were up near the top of the table. Aim to stay up there and get up into that first or second place?
Of course, the aim. I think if you look at Aberdeen, they're kind of charging away with the title. Looks like that way anyway. Depends how they're going to come back. But we've got to be aiming for at least second spot. I think we're good enough. I think we've shown in the games that we're certainly good enough. We beat Aberdeen 5-1 earlier in the season, and they're a right good side. So yeah, we've got to be aiming for at least second spot. It's not going to be easy. There's a lot of good teams, and a lot of the games are really, really tough in this league. But we've got to be optimistic and positive, and certainly second spot is what we're aiming for.
Does it help that yourself, Brian and Ross have just been through something very similar in terms of a short spell of games pushing for that title, that you can pass on your knowledge and everything you've been through to the girls?
I hope so. Obviously the way we done it was very much like you say. We kind of left it late and then we went on a bit of a charge, and that's a good thing when the games come so quickly. If you're winning the games, they become easier as you go on, and we certainly found that in the men's game. So hopefully it's the same here. We got off to a winning start, and then you're itching for the next game. If you start losing games, you're happy to wait a week. But here, if we win the first couple and we get on a bit of a roll, the games won't be able to come fast enough for them, and that's exactly what we done in the men's game, and hopefully we can do it again in this league.
Bit of change of scenery here, training at Maryhill, and that's where we'll be playing our home games for the rest of the season. Good area. Something different for the girls as well. Yeah, and it's grass. It's much easier on your joints, especially when you're playing those games. Like we said, that many games. I know we'll play on AstroTurf when we go away, but the home games will be on grass. It's a nice big pitch. The grass has recently been cut, thankfully, so they'll be able to move the ball out pretty quickly. But yeah, it's a new venue. Hopefully that'll energise them as well. And like I say, hopefully they come back and we got off to a really good start. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.